Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boscheman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number, the forecast for October 2023. Before we get into that, this, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personalized reading where we can take a look at your personal numerology, including your year ahead forecast, your diamond report, couples numerology, you name it, we can look at it. Just book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and I look forward to working with you. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Life path number 2. So October could be a big month for you all to really sort of step into your own, where something might come in where you're sort of pushed into the spotlight a little bit, or sort of asked to take a risk, sort of put yourself out there, especially when it has to do with your ideas or things that you want to achieve in this lifetime, right? Or in this moment. For October, you all are working with the energy of the one. So self, identity, leadership, being assertive, going after what you want, making it happen type thing, as well as, greater self-discovery. Using your ideas to help you to move ahead and sharing those ideas, sort of being the leader of the pack in a sense, and leading alongside of others. So you have this one energy, which is sort of like fire energy, Aries energy. It's motivating energy. It's ambitious. It wants to help propel and push you forward, but using your own unique gifts and ideas and inspirations. Also, you're working with firefly energy. That's the animal wisdom message for October for you all. And so again, this is like this energy of like shining your inner light and having sort of moments of glory and not shying away from those moments of glory, right? So it's kind of like, that's what I mean when I say like you could find that, certain people, who are in a position of power or influence take notice of your contributions. And from that, doors open for you this month that allow you to, if you decide to, step into something much more aligned with your expertise, your gifts, your place in the world type thing. It can create some kind of level of self-doubt, of course, right? As we're, a lot of times when there's change and when that change includes sort of some kind of progression or, leveling up or promotion of some sort, of course, there's going to be more responsibility and more sort of expectation from, whoever it is that's sort of helping us to excel or who's, giving us this new job opportunity or whatever the case may be. So there are going to probably be moments this month where you have to sort of prove yourself, but you're fully capable of doing that. And that's sort of where, you would have to overcome any self-doubt and just throw yourself into it, and prove yourself wrong when it comes to self-doubt, right? And so I would say if there's things that you want to go after, but something's been holding you back, this is the month to just go for it, to take the, to be a little bit more impulsive, be very decisive as well, right? Like don't kind of hem and haw about it or second guess, because sometimes when we do that, we talk ourselves out of it and then we miss the opportunity. Not to say that the opportunity won't resurface in a different way, but if it's here now, instead of talking yourself out of it, if it feels good and it feels like something you really want to kind of investigate or explore, then how about talking yourself into it? Because even if it's not for you, you'll figure that out, once you get into it. And, everything can be temporary. So you can choose to reroute, down the road if you choose to. But this is definitely a month for being a little bit more assertive with what you want, what you need, and going after it and really voicing your truth and your ideas and sharing those ideas, because your ideas are going to be unique to you. And though someone might have something similar, nobody's going to have exactly what you have. And nobody can contribute in exactly the way that you can. So this is a great month to, again, sort of stand up for yourself, be a little bit more assertive, be very decisive, And yeah, even be a little bit more self-centered this month. If there's things that you've been sort of neglecting yourself with, this is a time to really kind of bring the focus back to self and really kind of ask yourself those questions. What do I want? Am I happy in the direction that I'm moving in, whether that's career, relationships, or whatever? Really do some of that self-reflective, contemplative work and, get very firm on what it is that you want, right? And if you don't know, then this is the green light to explore a little bit further and see where that takes you. But I do think for some of you, there's some kind of accolade, some kind of recognition, some kind of promotion or opportunity for you to sort of level up, whether that's in career or even relationships. You could sort of be taking a relationship to the next level where I become we, or for some of you, because this is one energy, it could be where the focus is sort of shifted back to self in a big way, and you sort of realize that a relationship has run its course. Divorce could also come through with this energy, if that's something that you want, right? So definitely a month to bring the focus back to self, do a little bit of contemplation to, dive a little bit deeper into self-awareness and just make sure that everything feels good for you as far as the direction you're moving in, your career, your relationships, etc. If something doesn't feel good or is misaligned, then this energy is going to help you to kind of shine a light on it. But you have to do the work, right? You have to show up and actually decide what you're going to do once you figure out what's not working and what it is that you want to make the change with. So you have to honor that side of yourself as well, of course. But ultimately, this month feels really, really good. It seems like this is a great time for you to shine, for you to be in the spotlight. I know a lot of times twos like to sort of be in the background, depending on your other placements, but I don't think this is really a month for that. I mean, you can be, but I do think that there's going to be potentially some kind of recognition that sort of, puts you in the spotlight, and where people are kind of coming to you for your expertise, where people are really invested in sort of what you have to say and what you have to contribute. And, how can we get more of that? How can we, how can we sort of help you to grow that expertise, right? That wisdom. And how can we help you to share that even more? So beautiful energy this month. And we do have a couple of eclipses this month as well, which I'll cover, as we get closer to them. But those could be very significant for you twos working with this one energy. So pay attention when I put those videos out. But yeah, very, very interesting. So, all right, take care, twos. I hope it's a great October. Bye for now.